Okay, so we're going to look at something really cool in the mix window. You can hit X on the keyboard to open that up. It's scalable. I'm going to have a lot of it open. If I had a second display running right now, this would just go on that second display. But at the top here, we have some menus with some useful options and view options. But over here, we have these other buttons. And these are the ones I want to look at just for a moment. Sometimes I see people using these. Sometimes I see people who don't really even recognize that they're there. But they can be really useful. For instance, in this mix I've got going on here, let's go to wide track view. That gives us a little bit more real estate here. But this is a medium-sized to small mix. Imagine if you had hundreds of tracks here. It's possible. And I want to be able to quickly see what's happening. So we can come through, turn off all the ones except for the ones we want to see, and we can then very easily filter our view to just specific tracks. Now, the rest of them still play. They're not deleted or turned off or deactivated. Right now, they're just hidden. Okay. Instrument tracks. Let's come and do the just instrument. And so forth. Now, I'm holding down the Option key, and it lets me go through them instead of just adding them. So if I click without it, it adds them on. Holding down the Option allows me to switch directly between them. And you won't see that as much with the rest. But we do have the Command key, which allows us to do groups of these. And it's adding them on. You'll just try it out. You're going to see that it does some really cool stuff with that. But Option, again, takes me just to that one, essentially soloing it out. Okay, so that's the first part right here. Really helping us see it all. Now, we, in the middle here, have the tracks, show all channel strips, or just a single. Now, the single is going to show us the entire signal chain of a single track. Let's do this one here, this piano. And this one's useful because it has two buses on it. Click on single, and you'll see that it has the original track, the two destination auxiliary tracks for those buses, the output, and the master. Which makes it very useful for singling out issues or trying to chase down where the signal's going, etc. So very useful for that. Now, one thing about this, which is pretty cool, once you have them here, we can do an instant group by selecting them all and changing levels. So it's kind of a useful way to be able to do that. So let's do all of our audio tracks here. We can pull them up or down, change our mix if there's no automation in there. We do have some, but we could be changing other parameters with this. Very cool way to single things out, get a good look at them, trace down problems, or just work in a different, more efficient way. Okay, so that's the mix view filters. Hope you enjoyed this little mini tutorial, and please subscribe.